I'm still a little out of breath because I was just moving my planty box around in my office, but I'm having my coffee and I just felt a soul pull to go live because it's been a long time. So if you are here live, if you're catching the replay, say hello. Hi, beautiful. Say hello in the comments. Let us know if you are here. If you've never come to one of my live streams before, I very much treat these like, here I am, just sitting on the floor in my office. We're gonna have a little party together and probably do some tapping. I believe that's what I titled this live. Hello, 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 beauties. If you're jumping on live, let us know what's alive for you in the comments. How are you doing? What is real? And like I said, I am feeling called to tap today because I haven't done my EFT tapping for myself yet. So I'm just going to tune in. And as always, if you're in any of my programs or if you're a client of mine, you might know that we always like to ground in and anchor in with some deep breaths. So if it feels good, you might soften your gaze downward or let your eyes blink closed. And as you do so, I invite you to just sip in the deepest breath you've taken all day in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Another one, breathing in. And on your exhale, can you sigh it out and audibly take up some space? Another breath in, final breath together. And on your exhale, can you just sigh it out, let it go? If you're in need of any comforting or soothing vibes today, we've got my little chimmy plushie that I've got on the floor with me. Sending you all the love. But for today's tapping, I'm feeling into tapping on self-doubt. And so if you're here live or if you're catching the replay, let us know in the comments what feels, thank you, what feels heavy, what feels tight, what feels tense in your body. And if it feels good, you might even just close your eyes, tune in, and just notice. Are there any pockets of tension? Are there any places that feel dark? Are there any places that feel constricted? And even just noticing where in your body that tightness, that constriction, that darkness might live, and just giving it some loving attention. Hello, beauties. Mwah, mwah. We're just going to do some tapping today, dropping all the way into our bodies, getting out of our heads and into our bodies. But let's just start tapping. So I invite you to find the side of your hand point and just drop in with me, whether you're here live, whether you're catching the replay. A few minutes of EFT tapping can change the entire trajectory of your day. I say this from personal experience. So go ahead and just tap on your side of the hand point here. You can repeat after me, or you can follow along. Just close your eyes and let my voice guide you just for these next few minutes. Even though I'm experiencing all of this doubt, and even though I'm feeling heavy, frantic, wanting to control everything, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though I'm feeling this weight in my chest, or this sinking in my stomach, even though my mind has been racing with all the things that I feel like I have to do when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Hello, beauties. If you're just jumping on, jump right in. We're just doing some tapping. And one more time, even though I'm experiencing these waves of doubt that feel like they want to take over me, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Hello, my loves. If you're just jumping on, we're just having a casual little EFT tapping session. I feel like we're just sitting around a fire together, doing this tapping, somewhere connected to the earth. So go ahead and find your breath. So beautiful. Tapping all around, right? There's no one that tapping isn't for. And now go ahead and find your inner eye, this point right here. This doubt moving to your outer eye, and this pressure that I feel in my chest and in my heart. Underneath your eye, this tendency to outsource my power and trust other people's opinions above my own. Underneath your nose, hi Sonia. Underneath your nose, if you're just jumping on, we're just tapping, so jump right in. And if you're catching the replay, let us know that you're here. But tapping under your nose, this pattern of always second guessing myself and making myself wrong. Chin. This way of being that I've gotten so used to, where I don't trust myself, or I don't fully believe in myself. Tapping on your collarbones. It's been so exhausting to live this way. Tapping under your arm, where that natural bra line would fall if you wear a bra. And I'm tired. I'm tired of holding on to all of this doubt. I'm tired of holding on to all of these ways of being that keep me small. Top of your head. Hello, beauties. If you're jumping in, jump right in. We're tapping together today. Join the vortex. The way that I overthink the things that I say. Inner eye. The way that I'm always over editing my posts. Outer eye. The graveyard of beautiful ideas that sits in the notes of my phone. Because it's not perfect, or it's not good enough, or someone's already said it better. Underneath your eyes. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm so tired and exhausted from not believing in myself. Under your nose. For every single moment that I've ever played small. Chin. For all the moments I stifled my voice and questioned myself or bargained with my worth. Collarbones. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And just gifting forgiveness to yourself, gifting forgiveness to your inner child who perhaps took on a lot of limiting stories and limiting patterns. Hi, Belle. Hello, beauties. If you're just hopping on, we're just doing some tapping, so feel free to jump right in. All the moments from earlier in life when you gave your power away, when you let somebody else make the choices for you, when you outsourced your power. You might even call your inner child into the room as you tap on your collarbones, tapping on your heart space. And just let them tap along with you. Sending love, sending forgiveness to the parts of you that became small in an effort to keep yourself safe. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, beauties. And underneath your arm, I honor those parts of me who played small to stay safe, but I'm not available for it anymore. Top of your head. I'm not available for second guessing myself and comparing myself to what everyone else is doing. Inner eye, I'm not available for pretending like I don't know how powerful and capable I am. Outer eye, I'm not fucking available for letting people walk all over me or tell me that the way that I express myself is wrong. Hello, my love. I saw you just jumped on, leading lady of love. We're just tapping, so feel free to jump right in with us. Underneath your eye. And as you tap, I invite you to imagine any lingering self-doubt, any voices in your head that are being critical or being just fucking mean or abusive. Can you imagine all of those voices, all of those parts, all of that heavy energy, as if it were a heavy armor that's seated on your energy body, on your shoulders, on your chest, like it's been weighing you down. And as you tap, I invite you to imagine that with each tap, it's like you're knocking on the door of your body saying, wake up. To all the parts of you that have been asleep, wake up. It's time to wake up. And as all these parts of you that have been asleep that are coming alive now, wake up, the armor starts to crumble. The heaviness of self-doubt starts to dwindle and fall away. Under your nose, this doubt didn't arise to overtake me. It's here because it's ready to be dissolved. It's ready to be released. Chin. And I'm not going to fight it anymore. Collarbones. I'm not going to live my life in a way that feels so hard anymore. I'm not going to force myself to struggle anymore because I'm scared to let it be good and I'm scared to let it be easy. Under your arm. Instead, I'm entering a new era where every single good thing that's happening to me is exactly what I fucking deserve. Top of your head. And so many beautiful things are happening for me. So many beautiful things are on their way to me. Inner eye. And it's not my responsibility to maintain peace among the people who are maybe unhappy about my expansion or unhappy about the way I'm evolving. Outer eye. But it's so safe for me to evolve. And as you keep tapping, continuing to start to feel any bits of armor start to chip off with each tap. Another piece of armor falls to the ground and dissolves. Underneath your eye, I'm letting this spaciousness in. Under your nose. Hi, Kristen. Hi, beauties. Under your nose, I'm letting this confidence in. And keep your breath moving. Noticing chin, noticing if there's any part of you that wants to make any noise. Do you need to sigh it out? Letting yourself breathe, letting yourself sigh, letting yourself take up space. Collarbones. And really tapping on your chest, tapping on your collarbones, tapping on your heart space. Letting go of any lingering armor that wants to cling on. Whatever's ready to fall away today, let it fall away. Continue to breathe using your breath to anchor in to this new frequency that you're cultivating. Under your arm, we're gonna go for one more round. It is safe for me to take up space with my gifts. Top of your head. Hi, love. It is safe for me to get louder, wilder, naughtier, more alive, whatever it is within you that's wanting to come alive. And start to feel that sensation of confidence, as if you could open your crown chakra and just let the energy of confidence start to pour into your body like liquid gold that's just melting over your energy body, melting over your skin. Clearing out any lingering doubt that's ready to be dissolved. Inner eye. It is so safe to trust myself. Outer eye. It is so safe to believe in myself and start to pay more attention to the what if best case scenario. Under eye. I deserve to feel this confidence and this lightness. Under your nose. In this moment, today begins a new era, a new energy, a new declaration of who I get to be and how I get to show up. Chin. Letting that confidence start to spill down as it washes over your throat chakra into your heart. Tapping on your heart space. Today I let myself be free. And under your arm. New moment. New energy. I invite you to bring your hands to rest over your heart space. And just receive the gift of your breath. Receive the gift of this moment. Receive the gift of your practice. And anchor in this energy for today. That there's nothing more you have to be. There's nothing different that needs to change about you. Can you anchor in the glorious, magnificent enoughness that is you in exactly this form? Hi, Kia. Hello, beauties. Can you anchor in the enoughness that is you right here, right now, this form, this version of you? Noticing if your body wants to stretch, noticing if your body wants to move. Hello, Jillian. This is why I love hopping on live with you all. It's like we just get to meet in this Instagram live room, but really it's like we're just chilling in a meadow somewhere together, breathing, getting into our bodies. And so I invite you to notice if you started our tapping sequence together, or if you're just hopping on, that's beautiful as well. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. How are you feeling? If you started tapping with us earlier, what is alive in your body now? And often when I tap, I love to rate the intensity of whatever sensation. What a magical reset for the mid-work day. Thank you, love. My pleasure, Alexis. Woo! Yes, Julian. I'm so honored that you got to be here. And as always, I view these lives as like a co-creation almost. Like whatever is channeling through me, whatever is occurring to me to say in our tapping sequences and on these lives, your energy and your presence, whether you're here live or catching the replay, like I feel you in the room with me. So it's such an honor to have you here. But let me know in the comments how you're feeling now. If you went through the tapping sequence, same for our replay angels, how are you feeling now? And I'll say that sometimes with tapping, you might notice you're like, well, Michelle, the rating that I said didn't actually go down, or maybe it even went up. And sometimes when we tap and we're maybe tapping on the thing that is not at the root, tapping on the thing that is kind of somewhere more up here, somewhere more superficial, can create this feeling of dissonance in our body, like, there's something deeper that wants to be released, that wants to be felt, that wants to be brought to the surface. Hello, beauties. Hello, anyone that's just joining. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'd love to hear in the comments what's alive for you today, how you're feeling, what's present in your body, what's present in your hearts. Sometimes I think there's something so powerful about speaking honestly and truthfully and letting yourself be witnessed in what is truly alive in your world. Good morning, love. So drop in the comments, let us know if you were to describe 1, 2, or 3 words that name what's alive in your world. Let us know. Whether you're feeling frazzled today, whether you're feeling lit up and super excited, tell us what's going on. Rebecca says, overwhelmed, softened, thank you. My pleasure, Rebecca, my pleasure. Alexis says, under the eye point was very tender at the beginning, at the end it felt way softer, needed this reset of confidence. Yes, Alexis, I see you out there. You are such a queen, such a beautiful, beautiful, amazing light on the news feed. Hi, Paula. Hello, beauties. We were just doing a little tapping sequence, but I'm feeling I've got like 10 more minutes to hang out and jam. So anyone else want to share what's alive for you in the comments? Let us know. 1, 2, 3 words that describe what's happening in your world. What's alive for you? Or if you have any questions or if you have any topics you'd love for me to riff on for the next 10 minutes, let me know. But I'll just show you. This is how I'm spending my morning with my little owl mug here and my little chimmy in my lap. But I will be sharing more probably on another live stream next week. I've been getting a lot of questions about my newest group program that is landing. It was supposed to land next week, but here I am like opening pre-sale early for all my angels that love a little extra time to sit with their desires. So my newest group program is going to be 8 weeks. We're going to close out the year together, and it's really about liberation, confidence, voice activation, self-expression, and shedding any lingering good girl, people-pleasing persona, any constrictions, any self-doubt, right? Anything that feels heavy, that you're ready to dissolve, that you're ready to let die with this current evolution, with this current season of your life. Hello, beautiful. Mwah. An anchor into a new era where you feel not only confident, but deeply safe in your body, right? All the tapping, all the nervous system down regulation, where you feel so safe in your body to be your most unapologetic self, share your most outrageously you expression. Because I'll just share really quickly. So for those that don't know, I used to be a nutritionist. Hello, Brittany's in the house. Mwah. It is so good to have you here, love. For those that didn't know, I used to be a nutritionist. That was the first evolution of my business, and this feels like a whole nother life that I am putting a pin, planting a seed to do in the future. But I started my business as a nutritionist because it felt like the normal and good thing to do, right? Like I go to family gatherings or I go places and people ask like, Michelle, what do you do? What do you do for work? And I'm like, I'm a nutritionist. And it felt safe to me to say that, because the Lord knows what I would have said back then doing the work that I do now. And I followed that path because it felt safe to my inner good girl, right? That was the good girl phase of my evolution, my business. And of course, to all my nutritionists, health coaches out there, like, fuck yes to the work that you do. Deep, deep bow, truly. But for me personally, it was not my path. It was not the work that lit my soul on fire, but I hid behind that label, that title, that certification, because I was scared to be who I really am. I was scared to unleash my truest expression, which is, hello, Colleen, which is kind of witchy, it's kind of naughty, it's kind of sassy, but it's also very just grounded. I have a lot of grounding energy in my medicine, but After that, I switched to doing autoimmune coaching, and I was like, I'm going to help women who are healing from autoimmune disease, heal the emotional roots of illness, and build, healthy practices like meditation and things like that in their life. And again, I treasure, love, and just honor with such reverence that evolution of my business and all the work that I did then. But I got to this place where I realized that being an autoimmune coach and talking about illness every single day and helping women heal autoimmune was keeping me in the mindset of a sick girl. Like literally staying in the chronic illness community and running that evolution of my business was keeping me sick. And it was when it's like this spark went off, and I had this recognition, this connection that, hello love, had this reconnection that my pleasure, right, that sacral chakra, that movement in our womb space, our sacral, our pleasure, is so deeply connected to our throat and our voice and the way that we express ourselves. And for 24 damn years of my life, I was not only suppressing my voice, right? I wasn't using my voice. And even when I go back and listen to videos of myself from a few years ago, my voice sounds higher. I was like, hi guys, how's everybody? And I didn't even know how to access the deepest codes of my voice, the deepest vocal codes that live here. And the same thing, a part of the reason for me why dis-ease even occurred in the first place in my body was this denial of pleasure. It was this, I got a notification, I've got a call soon. It was this denial of allowing myself to experience the fullness and aliveness of my heart and my soul. And it's really from that energy, right? I wrote a post this week. If you haven't read it, I invite you to go read it. It's one of my favorite posts that I've written lately, honoring my inner little witch, right? That version of me, my inner child. Hello, beauties. If you're just joining, we did some tapping, now we're having a little story time. These lives always just we're bouncing around. But this new program that I'm launching right now, it was supposed to start next week for pre-sale, but the doors, I'm opening them early. This program that I'm launching is really around this energy. It was born from that experience of reconciling with my voice and reconciling with my pleasure and coming home to the fullness of my expression, coming home to this deep connection with myself. And I often receive the reflection from clients, from all of you beautiful people in my community, that my energy feels really pure. And I treasure that reflection so, so much. And the reason for it is I deeply know who the fuck I am. And I know the work that I'm here to do. And I know the medicine that I have to offer. And it's my deepest, deepest desire that every woman, every person, every coach, every mentor, every photographer, astrologer, whatever beautiful kind of work that you do, that every single entrepreneur can come at their business from that same place of, it is a gift to be in my world. It is a gift to join my offers and really have that strong foundation of nervous system regulation, right? That reset. Hi, Sarah. That reset back to unconditional self-love and ruthless self-approval. That energy of dissolving the self-doubt that keeps you small, that holds you like this, right? And allow you to stand up taller, speak a little louder, or share whatever it is you've been wanting to share that you've been holding back or compartmentalizing. But I could go on and on about this program because I love it so deeply and I believe in this work so deeply, but I've got to hop on a call in a little bit. But anyways, if you have been here live with us tapping, if you're just hopping on, feel free to catch the replay that will be on my feed in just a little while. We did a little tapping sequence on self-doubt and anchoring in deeper confidence and just a wash or reset for your nervous system. So do go back and catch the replay if that is something you're interested in. Details for this program will be dripping out over the next few days. If you are interested in learning details now before pre-sale officially opens next week, feel free to shoot me, hello Biddy, feel free to shoot me a DM for the link with more details. If you like to sit and simmer, I'm looking at you, especially my emotional authorities. I'll be catching the replay. Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. all of you. And anyone catching the replay, drop in the comments. Let us know that you were here, and feel free to answer any of the questions that I was asking as we were flowing today. But I'm so glad I got to catch all of you live and just sit down and have a little soul chat. But with that, I will leave you with Shimmy giving you a big hug and a, pep talk for the rest of your day. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Loving you all so big, and I will be back on live soon. I'm planting that seed now, next week. All right, loves, take good care. Talk to you soon.